Welcome to Texas, where we've had approximately 120,000 race fans through the gates to attend this year's US Grand Prix. They're excited, we're excited. I hope you're excited too. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of the wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles an hour, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into turn 1 and the very long back straight into turn 12. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Perez, Lando Norris, and Leclerc, Sainz, Ricciardo, Gasly and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Vettel, Yuki Tsunoda and Raikkonen, Russell, Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi and Nicholas Latifi, Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
What's going on, dudes? It's your dude, JB Dude, and welcome back to the F1 2021 Championship season. Picking up where we left off, we completed the Portuguese Grand Prix. Not the finish I was hoping. Had a lot of drama in the race, especially finally with Verstappen. And unfortunately, I only scored a couple points, I believe. I can't remember exactly how it happened, but it's just how it is. A lot of drama, a lot of ups and downs, but now moving on from the Portuguese Grand Prix, we're here in Houston, Texas, Circuit of Americas for the United States Grand Prix. I definitely know this track very well. It has been in this sport for quite a long time. Despite my qualifying on this track, for this Grand Prix, I don't feel comfortable with this race because there are a lot of corners on the track that I cannot handle very well. Probably the biggest one is the S section. I can't get it. I can't get the turning points right because I don't like how you have to steer left and right constantly to get through the corners. And there's also a couple corners that I feel like you have to brake as you're turning, so in the corners, braking midway. That kind of stuff I don't like, to be honest, but that's just how it is with this track. So it's going to be difficult. I would say this is possibly the same difficulty as the Australian Grand Prix, which I still think was an embarrassing race. But I hope we can get by this one, and hopefully I do well for this race. And as you can see, I started P5 on the track. Verstappen takes pole once again away from Hamilton. They lock the front row once again. Third and fourth goes to Bottas and Perez as I rock up behind. Fun fact, Perez got his first win from last race in the Portuguese Grand Prix because of Verstappen spinning out. Weather changed a lot rapidly and managed to get his first victory, managed to hold off Hamilton for the win. And yeah, so hopefully he could do well. I think for this race, I'm just going to try to stay consistent, try to stay in the same position as best I can. I don't think I will be able to challenge the ones in front, but I'm just going to do my best. So race strategy wise, going to pit on lap 8. I don't think I can adjust it because it will be slower. Car setup, I think I should have went more balanced instead of extra speed because I realized how much cornering is kind of similar to the Aussie Grand Prix. Gonna lower the fuel mode because I don't really change the fuel mix much, so I'm gonna try to lower it as much as I can so I can get a lighter car in to start off the race. That should be good enough. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's start the race. I'm gonna rev up the engine. 5 lights are up. And it's lights out and away we go, and I completely forgot to start on my engine. Terrible start for me. Oh, as I squeeze in the middle. Just like that. Yeah, I got a terrible jump there. I gotta be careful here. Yeah, see, like that. This S section, I'm not good at. Can't even say on the track. That's how bad I am in the S sections. Oh my god.
Is available on the MFD.
Why am I this terrible? What am I doing?
Copy that.
You know what? I think it's probably best to go two-stop strategy anyways, because the tire, geez, science. I think the tire wear is gonna affect me pretty hard on in this race, because the amount of tire wear it has for this race is terrible. But I don't know how bad it is with hard tires on. See, like I said, I'm not comfortable with this race. What a terrible start to this race. Like I said, I'm not comfortable with it. I just happened to get the qualifying perfect, and I just couldn't get it right. For some reason, I had a different starting setup. For some reason, I was thinking trigger and left thing, and I completely forgot the clutch pedal. I don't know how I screwed. I don't know how I screwed it up. I don't know how I forgot about it, because I've been playing this game for a lot of times, and for some reason I just had stupidity put up in my brain. It's possibly the fact that I've been very tired lately. I haven't been getting enough sleep lately, so I haven't been focused a lot lately, so I guess it's just what I get for not concentrating much. Well, let's see if this two-stop strategy that I have set up may possibly help me catch back up to the pack. It probably not, because how good the softs are compared to the mediums on this track. About a full second quicker. However, the tire wear does hit the softs pretty hard compared to the medium softs, so who knows? It could go either way. But for now, it's just going to try and stay focused and try to race the whole race. Okay, 7 laps in. We're up to lap 8 of 28 here in Circuit Americas for the United States Grand Prix. I'm catching up to the slowest drivers here, the two Haas, Mazepin and Schumacher. That's how much I've gained on these mediums compared to soft runners ahead of me. I will say that this track, I could say the comparisons I can see here, the cornering is like Monaco, and the speed traps on the straights is like Bahrain. That's what I think about this track. Like, I can see it similar to both Bahrain and Monaco with the cornering and the speed on the straightaways. But I feel like this is as difficult as the Australian Grand Prix, and if I knew how similar it was, I would have gone to like a more balanced setup and practice a bit more. What I also don't like about some parts of this track is that the corners are uphill, where you can't see where to turn at that point, so you have to like find the right timing to do it. And that's what annoys me on some tracks in the game, is that you have to time the cornerings, especially over here, especially the first corner up here. Like, you can't see where the corner spot is, so you have to like guess on where it is. And the problem I have for this track is that I'm turning too early, and that's what throws me off on the cornering. Like, I can't tell when to turn at the time, and I just went off track. See, that's how bad I am at the S session, because I can't stay on the track at a good, decent speed. It's what I don't like about these tracks. However, I'm not going to be safe from them anytime soon, because I think the Japanese Grand Prix will be sooner or later in the later races of the season. I believe it might be next. I don't know. I put the calendar on random, so just like any tracks on like what places they go and what. So it's kind of like my order in a random situation. That's what I've set up here. Now I don't know how well my mediums will be now compared to their new hard tires. Only time will tell. Okay, Schumacher's pitting. That's good. So that way I'll be able to get along the straight easily with DRS, because I was behind him in the DRS zone. I just don't know how well I'm going to be passing or overtaking others. God damn it, I gotta work on my braking points, because I can't get it right this track. Yeah, I definitely corner cut it there, but apparently the stewards didn't give me a warning for that. I've already got a couple warnings, so that's not good. I may get a penalty. I'm hoping not, because it's definitely not going to help me try to catch up to the others. I'm definitely going to have another pit stop soon. If I could get a safety car near the end of the race, then that could help me try to catch back up and maybe get up to at least top 7 is my prediction on that situation, if it happens later in the race. So a lot of drivers have pitted. I've moved up to 14th. So I'm trying to keep hold of these spots as best I can. What would be nice if any of the front runners like retire with engine failures and stuff like that, so that could help me catch up. Oh, there's a collision with Vettel and Gasly, and I got sideways a bit. I was very focused on the two ahead of me making contact, and oh jeez, that was a hard hit over the curve. I just can't stay straight. That was an illegal overtake. My God, this track sucks for me. I'm gonna have to do some practice on this track the next time I race here. On the positive note, I'm definitely doing better staying on the track and racing hopefully towards the end, because last season I didn't finish the race on this track. Hopefully I'll finish it on this season. You never know. Only time will tell. So I dropped down to 12th after Ocon passed me for an illegal overtake. As in my illegal overtake, not his. I just gotta stay with them. That's what I need to do. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. Pierre Gasly and Vettel, as Vettel came out of the pits, Gasly was turned in, and then made contact with Vettel. I don't know if Vettel got any damage. He's not pitting, so apparently he's got no damage. So that's alright for him. My god. The curves are very hard on this track. It puts me airborne. And what sucks about this track is that the tire wear wears off pretty easily, making it very tight to get through the corner. So you have to slow down. But I can't tell how much speed you gotta slow down. Like, that's my issue with racing, is that I can't measure my speed in the corners. I literally can't tell. And I gotta be careful here. It looks like Ocon is stuck behind Vettel. He's on the soft, so he should be able to get past Vettel easily, but he needs to find a point to get past. Slow down. Alright, can Ocon make a move here?
Okay, you're catching.
I'll try to stay behind him. I would like to pass him, but I don't think it's possible because he's right behind Vettel. And he's holding us up, so it's very hard to get past them at this point. Jeez. One of the curves is sparking. This is like the second time I spot a piece on the track. Just like I did in Monaco, where I scraped the guardrail and it's sparked up a lap later when I went past it. Can I make a move? No, too far back. I can't take a risk. I don't want to screw over myself more. Although I nearly did by running to the back of Ocon. It'd be really nice to have a safety car at some point in this race, so I can make a free pit stop. It's just they're very slow at braking in the corners. So that's what I'm not good at, is slowing down braking into the corners. Alright, I'm gonna make a move on Ocon here. Oh, it didn't work! I ran into the back of Vettel. And I spun round. How bad's my damage? Surprisingly, I didn't have any damage, despite me hitting to the back of Vettel and spinning around, and Ocon hitting the back of me. That's surprising. I am losing pace in my car because of how slow I am in the corners with very tight tires. I definitely know at this point I'm gonna have to pit again. I'm definitely gonna lose out to these guys. I definitely screwed Ocon's race up though, so that's a bit of a bummer and blame. You guys know what I mean. I'm gonna try again though. Like braking. See, it's easier to pass someone single-handedly. But when they're getting a draft behind people and they're right behind them, it's very hard to overtake. And that's what annoys me. And that's what annoys a lot of... Whoa! Ocon, I didn't know you had so much pace that you tried to go the inside of me. Yeah, I'm so slow in this race. This is why I'm not good at this race, because I cannot find the perfect cornering. It just lacks my skills.
Teammate by 12.9 seconds.
Well, like I said, I'm surprised I didn't get any damage for that incident. I guess I was safe enough that I was slow enough, or I should say I was slow enough to lose momentum that it doesn't like put in so much impact in collisions. So I was pretty fortunate enough. Gonna be looking for a top 10 here, maybe. It's probably the best spot for me now. I'm right behind you, Alonso. I'm gonna make a move on you soon. Your teammate Ocon's catching up to me, actually. Well, it makes sense because he's on soft tires. I wonder if he's doing a two-stop strategy, because I don't think those softs are gonna last till the end. Unless he must have started on softs and he's still going. Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Not really. I mean, the braking point, braking late is the easy part, but sticking the corners, not so much. I think my tires were very tight, and I think they might have been locking up. I wasn't paying attention to the tires. I think they might have been locking up, which therefore led me to go into Alonso as he was trying to turn. He probably didn't realize I was making a late lunge on him, and that's how we collided. I don't think I picked up any damage whatsoever, but definitely my tires are looking yellow right now, so I'm definitely gonna have to pit soon. I'm just hoping for a safety car at some point so I can get a free pit stop. It might not be the case for this race, I don't think. Well, we'll see when we get to the end. Well, Ocon's getting close to me. He might make a move. I don't have enough VRS to keep him at bay. There he goes. I'm gonna try to brake late. Oh, jeez, he almost cut it in front of me. We're side by side. I'll tell you what, it's good battling at the moment. Alright, managed to hold on for now. Oh, Ocon's pitted. I believe he's going for another set of softs, I believe. Could I try changing my strategy and go for softs? I don't know if I have a new set, but maybe used ones could possibly be the quicker rate. I don't know. I might have to check my. Oh no! Damn it! The curse got me again. Ah, sorry, Alonso. Let's try to brake. Those curves always get me. I just can't get the S section right. I literally can't. It looks like someone is retiring. It looks like one of the Alfa Romeos, as you can see on the mini-map. It looks like... oh,
Peek out to the car ahead.
Oh yeah, it is. Antonio Giovinazzi in the Alfa Romeo is retiring this race. As I'm continuing onwards, I'm noticing that the crew chief has not pulled me in yet for my second pit stop. even as you can see, the front tires are up to 70% of tire wear.
Those tyres are going to fall off the cliff soon. Take extreme care.
Yeah. Wait. Am I starting to think of
Trailing
what
our
they're
teammate
thinking?
by 13.8 seconds.
I'm starting to think of a good strategy that I believe that they've had change of plans. Is that I could try go to the end on these one and only mediums. Oh jeez, if I don't make mistakes like that though. Yeah, about to come up to the upper edge of, and as you can see, he's parked there. I wonder if the pit crew are thinking, let's just go all the way to the end with these medium tires. And I'm like, yeah, that could actually work maybe. I'm digging this idea. But however, looking at the tire wear here and the last time here with 6 laps to go, or 5.5 laps to go, I don't know if it's gonna work, honestly. Only time will tell at the end. I reckon we were both thinking, I reckon both me and the crew chief were thinking, let's hope there's a safety car comes out and we could try a second stop at that time. But unfortunately, safety car has not come out yet. But it could, you never know. The race doesn't end until it ends. Only time will tell. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking could be like that. I wonder if like my racing type is better. I'm just trying to figure out here.
Gap to the car in front is 3.7 seconds.
Thank you, Jeff. I wonder if it's best for me to race not near with drivers or without drivers. I wonder.
You have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I wonder if either of those. Are my kind of racing when it comes to F1. I don't know, because so far this season it's been on and off lately. Like I'm racing with drivers, I'm not. Like, is that just normal, or is there a one type, or is there some sort of one type thing maybe?
Copy.
Okay, finally about time to change for a new set of tires. Because look how bad these are at the moment. They're about to bust. If they go any higher than 80, I might be in trouble. It's definitely time for softs. I wonder if they timed it perfect to go from mediums to softs, maybe. It's a new set of softs, so that should help me gain some speed to catch up to the others. And maybe regain my point at the moment here. And who knows, I might even try to catch up to the rest of the pack. Might not be the case, but only one way to find out. But first, I need to get this pit stop correct, because I don't want to screw up entering. And that's perfect. That's good enough for me. Gonna pit in for my softs.
Go now.
Okay, where am I gonna drop to? There we go.
Up to speed.
Up to
now.
14.
Let's get
Okay,
some
that's
into
good.
those tires.
See if I can go for fastest lap too. Maybe can get some points there too. It's gonna be difficult, especially of how bad I can race on this track. And how tight it is in these corners. I'm definitely gonna pass Raikkonen immediately as soon as I catch up to him. I'm catching up to him right now. I see some side-by-sides up ahead. Alonso and Stroll, I believe. Because Vettel was oh jeez, I gotta be careful here. I gotta go to the inside right and then pass him immediately.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Thank you, Jeff. Oh jeez, I answered that wrong. All right, Alonso, you're next. They're on Haas, so I should be able to get past them immediately and easily. Alright. Just gonna do a late lunge. Wasn't that smooth, but it's good enough for me to get past.
Nice move. Good job.
Ah, damn it. I screwed that corner up. That's gonna slow me down. Alright, Stroll. I'm gonna take my time on you for the straight here. You're on medium, so you should be easier to pass. Set the second fastest sector. Fastest sector 2, I should say. Alright, next up is Tsunoda.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so
Yep,
far.
I got the fastest lap. Now will I be able to hold it, is the question. We got 2 laps to go here. Could I make a last minute pass on Tsunoda to get at least some points to finish off the race? That would be a great way for me to bounce back from last season's United States Grand Prix. That would be a good story. Final lap here in the Circuit of Americas for the United States Grand Prix, as I'm trying to pass Tsunoda for at least a point in the top 10, or I should say a spot in the top 10. I gotta be careful here because I don't want to screw myself up. Gonna make a move somewhere. I believe Verstappen is leading over Hamilton. Those two have been fighting throughout this whole season. I gotta be careful. Oh my gosh. That's okay. Bit on the curves. Has not slowed me down enough. Verstappen wins the Circuit of Americas here in the United States for the United States Grand Prix. I believe Hamilton is second. I'm not quite sure, but I'm focusing on getting the last point off Tsunoda. Down this straightaway, I should be able to get him here. Get this draft, get the DRS. Use every power I have. Oh, he tried to block a little bit, but I passed him. And I'm back in the top 10. Now to pull away from Tsunoda, I should be able to do it. I brought myself back up into the top 10 after a terrible start of the race. You know what? I'm happy to be in 10th position where I get the remaining points. I feel like I did a pretty good job securing myself points here, especially since it's redemption from the last race here in of the United States, I should say, from last year. Definitely great way. It's a bit similar to the Portuguese Grand Prix. As I come around the final corner, I take the last spot in the top 10, the last spot for points, and I did it with the fastest lap added to my tally. I would say I have made myself proud in this race. I would definitely say that's a good improvement from last year. Probably not improvement on my skills though, but I definitely think it's good performance of finishing the end. A great way to celebrate this race, a great way to end the video.
Well, I honestly feel it was down
Congratulations,
to
Max Verstappen, once again. Don't care how many wins he's taken, but he's taken too many, I'll tell you that. But yeah, Verstappen wins. I think Ricciardo stayed ahead of the two Ferraris as well too. So my teammate did a very good job in this race too. So I think a lot of proud faces for this race. Great stuff. The two Mercedes get the podium spots. Looks like Perez missed out. Yeah, like I said, Hamilton second, Bottas third. So yeah, we're in the champagne. Ah, man, that was definitely a hard time for me this race. I definitely felt like I was not good on this race, but to pull off a 10th place finish with the fastest lap, I think that was good. I would have to give props to the crew chief, the pit strategy crew. I think they helped me get into the top 10 with that amazing strategy after a terrible first lap incident. To go from mediums, pitting to mediums, all the way to about 4 laps remaining to pit for softs. I did not expect that. I thought it was all the way to the end on mediums, but then they put off a better strategy for me with the going straight to new soft. I didn't notice we had another set of softs. I thought we had like used set of softs to use, but we had a new one. So I'm definitely thankful for the team for that. But yeah, great way to finish off. So Verstappen wins the United States Grand Prix here in the Circuit of Americas in Texas. Hamilton takes second place. Valtteri Bottas takes third. Sergio Perez takes fourth. My teammate Daniel Ricciardo takes fifth after starting from eighth. A great finish for the Aussie to represent us Aussies. Oi, oi, oi. Charles Leclerc takes 6th over his teammate Carlos Sainz in 7th. Pierre Gasly takes 8th. Sebastian Vettel takes 9th. And I round out the top 10 with the fastest lap. So I basically tied the points collection with Vettel in that race. So a great way to finish off the race. Definitely a great way. Definitely going to be a good highlight. As we head on to the next race, which I don't know what that is. It may be Japan next week. Who knows? Next race, sorry. I don't know why I said next week, because I don't know what time, when I'll be doing another recording, because I'm very busy. As you can see here, the standings, Verstappen continues to lead the way. I believe everybody else stays the same. So yeah. But definitely losing points towards Leclerc, because he's catching up to me, I noticed. He's 15 points behind me. I definitely lost out to the top 4, so I don't think I'll be able to catch up to them now this season. The best finish I could go for now is 5th place, which I gotta watch out for Leclerc, because he's catching up to me. Ricciardo stays ahead of Sainz, which is good for us McLaren to stay ahead of Ferrari, as you can see in the constructors standings. Red Bull leads continuously. They'll probably secure their constructor standings this year. And Ferrari just trying to catch up to McLaren, but probably not enough. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe button to help this channel grow. I got a little voice crack there. Make sure you hit the like buttons if you enjoy. If you got sorry, let me rephrase that. If you guys like these videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you guys have no suggestions, make sure to leave a comment down below. Next episode, we're gonna move on to the next race. Could be Japan for the Japanese Grand Prix. Not sure yet, but we're about to find out sooner or later. Hopefully, I'll get a better performance compared to this race. If it is Japan, it might be the same situation, because there is parts of the track that is similar to this track. But hopefully we'll get some entertainment along the way too, and maybe I'll get a better performance then. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.